All right, I think we're ready to go. Good evening, or good morning, or afternoon, depending on where you are. I hope you have had an amazing weekend so far. And if it's no longer weekend for you, if it's Monday, then what can you do? It's over. It's gone. It's not coming back. Not just sorry about that. That was really depressing. But anyway, I hope you've had a good one. Today's been a long day for me, to be honest. It is our second stream of the day. I went live today earlier with some of the community reaction content. And first of all, well, thank you for all the videos you have submitted on Discord. Those were awesome. Actually, I think I still have 2 more videos that I've been wanting to watch. I had like 5, but I decided to just kind of cut down a little bit and just kind of focus on the ones that I think are actually, worthy of our attention. So I still have 2. I am not sure if I'm gonna be able to watch them today. I really want to finish with the reaction content for this week and just kind of check those out too. But we'll see how much time we have. Hi, Luneth. Hi, Luneth is what I was gonna say. It's like you interrupted me. Sentence. How are you doing? Welcome back. So today I have like a bunch of plans, but we are yet to see if any of that is going to, fully unravel itself and happen. What I want to do is I want to finish the dance. Well, they're not dance requests. I keep calling them dance requests, but they're really not. I want to finish the Endwalker, the physical DPS quest line. And after that, I only have the healer quest line for the Shadowbringers and for Endwalker, and I'm excited because that means that we can do these role quests soon. The big one that everyone keeps telling me about. Well, not everyone, but like everyone who pretty much finished them, which is admittedly not as many people as I thought, but I just kind of want to unlock that content and I'm just so weirdly curious about them. But anyway, that is what I want to do, and I also started leveling my machinist. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know, I'm not sure. Uh, but anyway, I have fallen in love with a new job. I've been so excited, actually, and have had a lot of fun this weekend leveling it. So I want to do my machinist job quests. They started like 30, and I'm level 54 or 55, and I still haven't done a single quest. I'm missing like half of the spells, and it's disgusting. Like I queue into a roulette, and I feel so bad. That I just haven't unlocked my job fully, and I see people using their cooldowns, their defensives, their additional burst damage things, and I am not. So we should go and do those. Can you tell me with like full honesty, are those job quests even good? Like, should I even be doing them on stream? But anyway, apart from that, I'm really gonna try hard to check out those videos as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the time to do that, but I will do my best. And I just realized that Radzahan music with my glam and with Dancer is a total jam. It actually looks and sounds so good. You guys have been in for a treat for sure. But anyway, I will not, what will I not do? I will not keep you further, and I just want to get to those quests as soon as possible. Oh, there's almost no one around here today, which is weird because it is Sunday, but I guess people, have some private lives during the weekend as well. Not everything is about the game, and that is totally fine. That is totally okay. Speaking from a person who's like in desperate need to have a life of her own as well. But anyway, this is the quest. I think we're gonna go to, what is this? The Stormblood? Oh yeah, it's Lord Ian. Oh, one of our Awesome, tasty Final Fantasy event that we cannot wait to revisit. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna move on. Actually, apart from the machinist quest, I want to do the level 80 quest. I'm actually not sure if I'm gonna do them today on stream or not. The level I am. I promise you guys that I will. The machinist quest, not machinist quest, the Reaper quest and the dancer quest for level 80. Those are like two quests that I haven't done yet, and you guys have told me that the dancer quest is actually the best one, so I won't miss out on it. Anyway, the Doman delegate is seeking able-bodied adventures on behalf of Lord Hien. Are we able-bodied? I think we are. Anyways, Divine Eyes deceive me. Lady V, oh, take the kami. Aw. Lord Hien has requested assistance in the resolution of a most urgent matter, the hunt for a fell beast believed to be a blasphemy. Oh, I love the puppy. He's so cute. Though we have made great strides in ensuring the safety of our people, we fear even our finest shinobi will be no match for this enemy, for it commands the skies of Duma. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Oh, you're actually on your break. Oh, nice. But as our talent for striking down foes at a distance is beyond compare, I can think of no one better to aid us in overcoming this adversary. It would be my pleasure if no other marksman is up to the task. Well, you know, we're alone here, so if we have to, we'll go. Kami be praised. I shall inform Lady Yugiri that she may receive you at the Doman Enclave. Safe travels. Sure. Let's go do that. Oh, this is like the... Oh, maybe I should have... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's not the way to the docks. I know that there was a thing where it normally like looks like you're supposed to be teleporting, but you're really not. This is kind of an annoying way to do this. Maybe if I do, oh, I should just go to Doman Enclave. Why did I even go here? They did tell me. It's just that I wasn't paying attention, of course. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day. I'm sorry. But I finished Doman Enclave. I'm actually very excited about that. So I'm done with that, and all that's left to do is collect my money. Money. It's good to see you, Vive. When we received word that you, of all people, had answered our call, I could scarcely believe it, yet here you are. Right? Lord Ian will be pleased for this reunion. If you would wait here a moment. Have you done these quests, by the way? Is this a spoiler for you? Well, that the kami should guide your steps to our door once more, and with such fortuitous timing. Nah. Pray forgive me for not affording you a hero's welcome, but time is not on our side. Not long after receiving word of men transforming into hideous beasts in Thavnera, a similar creature was born of a woman. Similar creature was born of a woman in Isari. After attacking another villager, it took to disguise and fled, though to where we know not. Aww. An all too cruel twist of fate, for the one slain among the prisoners returned to us, in that deplorable exchange with Asahi and the Empire. Oh no. Just when they had at last begun to piece their life back together. That really sucks. And I love how they're like reminding us of the past stories. It's such a wonderful way to like conclude the role quest, right? This blasphemy must be stopped. Alas, our foe is wont to keep to the skies, well beyond the reach of our samurai and shinobi. Thus did we seek the aid of those proficient in ranged combat, able to pluck the beast from the heavens. Of course, martial prowess alone will not solve the problems. Yeah, we gotta dance for it. Others have turned into weaker but no less gruesome abominations as well, as was the case in Thavnera, and their numbers increased by the day. From what I understand, this phenomenon is not unlike a sickness which spreads by feeding on fear and anxiety, emotions which of late can be found in abundance. Slaying the beast means nothing if the people's hearts cannot be put at ease. Who's that? You have to help the villagers. Oh, okay, man, you gotta calm down because you're the one who's gonna transform. Sir, please calm yourself and tell us what happened. It's like the sentence "calm yourself" has gotten a whole new meaning. Another has been turned in Amai, my lord. For a blessing, no one was harmed when the beast flew into a rage, but the people are in a panic. I fear what may happen next. That's not good. At all. Would seem we have even less time than I thought. Worry not, we will see to the beast. As of yet, there is no cure for this affliction, but we will save what lives we can, I promise you. I trust you're ready to join the fray? Oh man, I'm loving this hairstyle, it's so cute. It was last seen near the glittering basin. Come, I will show you. Hi, Hans! Welcome back! How are you doing today? Oh, I think, oh yeah, we actually talked earlier today. I hope you've had a good one so far. I am so excited about these quests. People have told me that this one is a good one, so I'm just like, woo! The beast was right here, I swear it. Yeah, I believe you, man. I believe you. Thank you for leading us here, but it is not safe. Please return to your village. Oh, is this a spoiler for anyone, by the way? Hope not. Because we should split up if we're to have any chance of finding it. Be what you see to the west. I will search to the north. Yukiti, I leave the east to you. I went to dinner, my wife's birthday celebration. Happy birthday to your wife! I hope you had a good one. If you finally remember, these blasphemies are no longer people. They will not hesitate to strike you down, so you mustn't either. Now let us not waste any more time. I haven't been out to a dinner in like 2 years? Probably. Oh man, like the whole COVID thing has really changed the world. Oh, I wasn't really outgoing before either, but okay, where am I supposed to find that thing? Oh, okay, there we go. So these are not duties, so I'm pretty sure that these will be just super quick to now you can dine out in restaurants with QR code check. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's safe enough if you know that like people around you were, responsible enough when it comes to that. But I don't know. I still don't trust the world. Like I'm in no position to do so. It's not like I have anywhere to go anyways. You're right. We were shouting and came as fast as we could. It would appear we arrived not a moment too soon. Why? Wait, what happened? Was that a... I hope that was not their parent. Why'd you kill my brother? Oh no! Oh no! What have we done? Well, I mean, we had to, but still. Your brother. Oh, we need to explain to him that that is no longer his bro. Young man, that creature was not your kid, not anymore. Had she not laid it to rest, it would have killed you and countless others. Oh man, that sucks. But if your heart cries out for one to blame, let it be me. The beast was slain in my behest, for it was the only way. Aw, he's ever so kind. Like, taking the blame even when he's not supposed to. He's such a darling. No, you're wrong. You killed him. Murdered him. I hate you. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Well, we gotta go after him. What's this dude? Oh, we know him. Issa, what are you doing here? Searching for Tombo, though clearly you found him first. The monster was his older brother, as you may have guessed, and Tombo gave chase the moment it ran off. I beg you forgive him for his outburst. His brother was all he had left. Their father was conscripted by the Empire and was regrettably not among those returned to us in the recent exchange of prisoners. The hope they might one day be reunited was their only comfort when that viceroy still ruled. I can only imagine how they felt when she walked into his sari, a shadow of her former self. Oh, this is already sad. Like, what the hell is this quest line? Jeez. Tsuyu may have had no memories of the monster she was, but her victims still see her in their dreams. Nevertheless, like many, the brothers prayed your mercy would see their family restored. Like, how? Like, we ain't got these powers? But then they learned of her death and of their father's absence, deprived of hope and of hate all at once. They had nothing. My apologies for rambling. Yeah, what does that have to do with anything? That's true. No, it was a rather enlightening tale. I spared the woman who brought him pain and took the brother who brought him comfort. I would hate me too. It's not really like that. Like, I get what he's trying to do, but I swear I will set things right for Tombo, for all the people of Doma. Please return home, ESN, be safe. I just think it's kind of funny that, well, not funny. It's definitely not funny, but it's like during the times of pandemic and everything, like the types of role quests that we get is like a contagious disease that spreads among people, in the form of panic. I just think that there's like a weird symbolism in there, but maybe that's just me. As I return to the Doman Enclave, this ordeal has given me much to consider. Hmm. That's a weird teleport. Like, you basically get your quest icon at the docks, but you have to, like, click twice to actually get to the Enclave. It's strange. I owe you a great debt for your timely assistance, and an apology for I've made you an executioner in young Tombo's eyes. Uh, would that, um, would that I had been the one he witnessed cut down the beast his brother had become. But we haven't time to dwell on regrets and what should have been. No, we need to take action, and after hearing of Tombo and his brother, I believe I know what must be done. A great many of our brothers and sisters were returned to us in the prisoner exchange, but even so, there are those who yet remain lost to us. Meanwhile, Yotu, who was directly responsible for much of our people's suffering, was never held to account for her crimes. In death, she claimed vengeance for her suffering at the hands oh god at the hands of her brother, but it came at the expense of justice for her countless victims. The people of Doma have every right to resent me for failing them in their grief, but what of those who cannot bring themselves to do even that, or left alone with their anger and their pain? It may well give way to despair, and then they would share the same fate as Tombo's brother, yes, which is why we must needs consider who else might share in his anguish ere we find ourselves beset by more beasts. Now, I will begin making rounds of the villagers to inquire after those whom their neighbors believe are more distressed of late. Very good. I and the other shinobi shall continue our search for the blasphemy which set these events in motion. And you, my friend, we will have need of your talents again ere long. Rest assured that we will keep you apprised of our findings. Oh man, look at these yummy experience points that we are just wasting away out there, right? Jeez. It feels so bad. Lord Ian's extended absence from the Enclave does not sit well with you, Giri. Ah, we have yet to ascertain the whereabouts of the blasphemy from Isari, but for a blessing we have received no reports of others that have turned. Lord Ian, for his part, has made a concerted effort to go about the villages and converse with his subjects directly. I suspect his constant presence has served to allay, I don't know, the people's fears. As one might expect, he has ever been dedicated and diligent, but I fear he has been away over long. I thought to go and visit what should have been his last destination, Isari. Might I ask you to accompany me? Thank you. I am sure there's no cause for concern, but nevertheless, I should be glad to find him quickly. She's gone. Yeah, not very happy about him disappearing anyway. I don't know, like, I thought I wasn't gonna like him as much as Imric, but if possible, he's even more wholesome. Like, he's been one of those amazing highlights of Stormblood, right? Like, you can't not like him. It's not just because he's super hot, which he is, but like, he's also just such a kind and smart character. It's crazy, right? And I love the guy. The music here never gets old. I just wish I was spending more time here. What is this? I still haven't unlocked the Heaven on High. Jesus. I need to do Palace of the Dead first. So today is pretty much a massive catch-up day for me. I really want to go through the lore of like all the jobs and, you know, role quests and stuff, because I feel like that's where I've been lacking. Like I've been like meeting characters like all throughout the the game that I don't know, and then people tell me, oh, that's from this job quest or that job quest. I'm like, you know, I need to go do them. Feels bad. Yeah, that'd be fun. V. Higiri, my apologies if I gave you cause for concern. Assessing the state of affairs here in Asari has proven difficult. To put it simply, the people, one and all, refuse to speak with me. Oh god. They simply bow their heads and turn away at my approach. Knowing the blasphemy originated here, I cannot help but wonder if that has all to do with their silence. Perhaps you could attempt to engage with the people in my stead. Surely they have no cause to deny the two of you. Haha. I should hope not. Nevertheless, I will don a disguise, lest I draw undue attention. Comfy, let's see what we can discover. Thank you, both of you. Okay. Wait, where to? Okay. This mount is entirely too big, isn't it? Oh, we could have landed there. Have you done these quests? A blasphemy. You are mistaken, my friend. Our village was visited not by a monster, but a kami, Izanami. What? Where Lord Ian is cold and callous, she offers us boundless compassion and love. What? They made friends with it? What? Oh. Oh, that's not. Okay. Never mind. That is not our villager. What am I doing? I owe great debt to Lord Ian. If not for him, I would still be fighting under the Imperial standard. But the village suffered dearly under the occupation. What's more, our lord failed to punish the Viceroy for her crimes, and failed to reunite many with their loved ones. Like, it's not his fault. Like, you can't do everything for everyone. Jesus. I understand, but come on. Where is it? But I understand why some would think poorly of him, even if I do not. Okay, and we need one more. Okay, there we go. I'm more worried about them making friends with the deity that they were mentioning or whatever. Ah, that's right. The blasphemy was born of a young woman here in Asari. Tragic, really. Every day she prayed for the safe return of her husband, but it was not to be. If I'm to be honest, I feared the loss drove her poor stepmother mad. Kisei has ever been a devout believer in the kami and their blessings, but she's somehow convinced herself that Minato has become one. The delusions of a grieving parent, obviously, but an alarming number of people have come to share in her belief. Heresy is what it is. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with. Great. That's perfect. I see. Little wonder they would refuse to confine me. The belief held by some that this blasphemy is a kami, however, is quite concerning. Izanami presides over life and death. She gave birth to the nation of Doma and ushers souls of the departed unto the land of the dead. I trust you understand what it would mean to deny them a source of hope in such dark times, even one such as this. The villagers also claim that this Kisei can speak with the dead. In fact, she will be holding a gathering to demonstrate her powers ere long. The perfect opportunity to gauge the extent of their fanaticism. Not for me, of course. My presence would draw undue attention. Might I ask you both to attend my stead? Their followers will be gathering in the tavern. Come. Oh wow. What a plot. Jeez. Wow, so many people actually bought it. Oh wow. Oh, spirits of Asari, I beseech you, lend me your voice and let your presence be known. Cross the veil and be among us once more. Oh, jeez. Are you kidding me? Hakitsu. They bought it? Father? Still tending the nets like I taught you. Oh, so she's one of the scammers who like discovers something about her audience and then like uses it to convince them of the of her powers. Yes, Father, every day. Thanks to you, we never want for fish. Our bellies are never empty. I am proud to be your son. I was always too embarrassed to tell you before, but and I am proud to have been your father. May you ever be ever blessed by the sea's bounty. Like, I guess even if this is fake, this is not that bad. Like, at least they're getting an amount of closure, right? Oh God, it hurts. Father, what's wrong? Is that still father? Has that ever been father? What if she transforms now? That'd be. Oh Jesus, this is creepy. Yeah, I don't like this lady at all. He is in terrible pain, my child. Those who have cheated death's design yet live. It has disrupted the natural order, and the spirits suffer for it. What must we do to ease their pain? Okay, what is she trying to get them to participate in? Fear not, Izanami shall put all to rights. She will claim the souls not long for this world and deliver them unto the hereafter. When her work is finished, your father's spirit and all the others will find peace. What? Look at everyone. Can you find my father? Can you help me speak with him? Kisi, can you commune with my husband? Oh god, now everyone wants their turn. Okay, how much is this gonna cost now? What about my family? Help me, Kissy, please. Ridiculous. I don't buy this. Like, who are we gonna ask to talk to? Like, which one of our friends that we've lost? Feels bad. So, is Kissy's ability all that she claims? Huh. A young man spoke with his dearly departed father through her. I find that rather hard to believe. Yeah, man, you're not the only one. Even so, those in attendance appeared quite convinced, my lord. And I suspect a great many of the villagers I've spoken with recently are as well. Everywhere I went, the people were in so much pain, and there was nothing I could do or say to give them solace. Yet for all their anguish, there has not been a single report of villagers turning since the incident with Tonwell's brother. Which can only mean word of Kisei and her ability to speak with the deceased has spread. The belief we can commune with our loved ones in death is a comfort far beyond my power to provide. Though I fail to see how the people would abide the kami claiming innocent lives to restore order. She comes, Izanami. Wait, what? The blasphemy here? Well, that's not good at all. Lord Yi and the kami, she appeared as if from nowhere, and in the next instant this poor man was... Huh. That's not good. So we were too late. I spoke with him before in Asari. Will he one of the villagers returned into prisoners exchange? Is that the guy we spoke to? We recognize him then. Curious that he and the blasphemy's first victim were former conscripts. What could the fiend be after, I wonder? It does not become my lord to speak ill of the kami. Is that the grandma? That is the grandma. He is not happy. Like, can he, like, send her to jail or something? Like, is that how it works? I understand that you are come to investigate the rumors of a monster born in our village. A blasphemy, you called it, but you are sorely mistaken. My stepdaughter Minato was chosen to serve as a vessel for Izanami. I witnessed her ascension with my own eyes. That's not good. Okay, so now we have her to deal with as well. Minato, please. I can't. I won't. There's no logic in it. No justice. Yeah, copium, right? The Witch of Doma is spared, given a second chance, and my husband condemned to die as a conscript. I'll never know what became of him. Lord Ian can't give me even that. And when I look at the families he made whole, all their happiness, I feel the hole in my heart, the gaping wound that will never heal, begin to bleed. It's like, isn't it just so wonderful how they're still telling the story of Stormblood, even though this is Endwalker? Like, they're basically just continuing these like little chapters through these new world quests. I think that's awesome. Only at my beloved's side will I find peace. You mustn't lose faith, Minato. All will be well. Trust in the Kami and Izanami. I want to believe, but I'm kind of oddly interested in her form. Oh, there it is. Oh wow. And there she goes. She's kind of awesome looking, isn't she? No, that's definitely a blasphemy. Izanami has come to bring peace to the souls of the departed, to restore balance between their world and ours. Surely you would not dare defy the will of the Kami. That is not a god! This balance you speak of has claimed the lives of two innocents, but recently returned to us. I cannot, will not accept that the Kami would condone such cruelty. Oh man. This grandma's gonna go to jail. No crueler than the sight of Yotsuyu free and forgiven, while my husband and son fought Garlemald's wars, now dead and forgotten in a foreign land. With all due respect, Lord Ian, is it not your duty to protect Doma and her people? How are we to place our faith in the man who places the enemy's safety and well-being above that of his own subjects? I don't even know how to go about like explaining all of this. Like, this is like impossible to explain to her and to the people at this point. It's like too much has happened, right? Only the Kami are deserving of our adoration, as they have always been. Oh god. Wow. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? The villagers are no doubt loath to ask it of me, but preparations must be made for burials and funeral rites. I can offer that much at least. You seem distracted during our conversation with Keisei. Is something the matter? Oh, I keep forgetting that they don't see what we see. The echo, and the blasphemy was indeed born of her stepdaughter. To bear witness to such horror, how her mind must have struggled to comprehend with what she saw. And as a woman of faith, perhaps her only surviving family becoming one with the divine was the only reality with which she could come to terms. I believe I now know what must be done. I but pray her fervor does not drive her to oppose us. Come, let us return to the enclave. Does she even, have the power to work against the government? Okay, well, I mean, she kind of is the church now, so there's that. From what you told me of your vision, the nature of Minato's despair, as well as the focus of her ire, is clear. 'Tis plain she was a good-natured and kind-hearted woman, grieving for the loss of her husband. This loss alone may not have been enough to turn her, but my failure to hold Yotsu to account, together with the sight of other families reunited, compounded the turmoil in her broken heart. A path to despair paved by my good intentions, a truth that will weigh heavy on my conscience until my dying day. I hate it when he's sad. Minato was prepared to die in sadness rather than live in hatred. If she could see the beast that she has become, she would implore us to stop her. Which is why we must find the others who were returned to us in the prisoner exchange before they come to harm. Once their safety is assured, we may hunt down the blasphemy and bring a close to this tragedy. Oh, so that's why she's hunting the ones who went back, because she's jealous of, like, the families who got themselves a happy ending. Oh, jeez. Wow. I don't even know what to tell her. I understand. There's work to be done yet. Yugiri appears reluctant to take action. Like, this is one of the better stories, right? I love it. If you're come to ask after the blasphemy, I have naught to share. As of yet, our shinobi have seen no sign of the beast. The returnees, however, are all accounted for, and Lord Hien has seen them safely to the King Khan. As such, he is presently assisting with the hunt. For a blessing, there have been no reports of other villagers turning, and yet, before the situation takes a turn for the worse, there's a matter of field warrants further investigation, Kisei. Though a villager of Isari, I suspect she may in fact hail from my home, Sui no Sato. Knowing they would be loath to answer my inquiries, I entreated the Kojin to contact Sui no Sato and my set. Why does she suspect that? That's odd. While contact with the outside world is kept to a minimum, they have ever maintained relations with the Blue of Tamamizu. At mention of Kisei, however, their cordial warmth turns strangely cold. If we are to learn more, I fear we have little choice but to go and speak with the people of Sui no Sato ourselves. A simple visit for you, I imagine, but my banishment complicates matters. That said, it has been many years since I left home. Were I to disguise myself, I might well go unnoticed in your company if you're willing to take the risk. Sure. If they don't, like, kill us both on sight, why not? Well, let's go then. Like, I don't care what people say about Stormblood. Stormblood music is still one of the best. The garments I wore when we first met, sufficient, I think, to conceal my identity. Oh yeah, I remember them. How many years has it been since I last saw home? I am a shinobi of Doma, but even as a child I sought to ensure the safety and survival of Suino Sato. I was quite bold in those days, if not a touch reckless. And together with the other children, I often ventured beyond the borders of home. We yearned for adventure, and so one day we sought to behold the wonders of Doma. Imagine our horror to discover a city of ruin and ash, imperial soldiers marching through the streets. We fled at the sight, but in my haste I lost my way in the bamboo groves. It was there I first met a young boy named Shun, a sweaty mess, as he swung his wooden sword with reckless abandon, training to fulfill his duty as a samurai, he said. Having seen the destruction of which the Empire was capable, I too felt the need to protect my home. I joined him in his exercises, and every day my resolve to protect those I love grew. So she kind of lost her way and never returned home. Jeez, that's rough for a kid. Wow. Sadly, my elders refused to listen. They were content to remain hidden beneath the waves, and hopefully the Empire's notice. With a heavy heart, I left in search of the strength I believed we sorely needed, and I found it as shinobi. But the people feared war and conflict would follow on my heels should I return. Right. I do not begrudge them their decision, nor do I regret mine own. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the policy, well, not the policy, but like the story of Charlene, like the way they closed off or tried to close themselves off from like the conflicts and such. Part of me is overjoyed at the thought of seeing home again. Openly defying the wishes of the Ruby Princess, however, would bode ill for my family. They have suffered enough for my transgressions. That is why, for their sake, I would remain naught but a faceless shinobi at your employ. Aww. That's so sad. Like, she gets to see her family, but doesn't even get to say hi. Jeez. Thank you. With that in mind, let us make for Suino Sato. Like, I'm pretty sure they'll get their closure. They have to. Now that we know this, right? They have to. All these years, yet naught appears to have changed since the day I left. But now is not the time to reminisce. We have work to do. Now, Kisia's departure from Suino Sato was likely decades ago. Perhaps the village elders will know why she chose to leave. Okay. So we can't mount, I don't think. No, we just have to go around with her. That's okay. What did they say to us? Open our minds. What? Who is this person? Kisei. The name sounds familiar, and yet... Apologies, friend. My memory is not what it once was. Let's seek out another. Are we gonna encounter something super sad here now? Like, I hope our parents are alive. Mine has been quite some time since I last heard that name. She was a priestess of the village, banished after drawing the ire of the former Ruby Princess. What has become of her after all these years, I wonder? A lunatic! Please, if there's, is there anything else you can tell us? Hinagi was close with her, if memory serves. Perhaps you should seek her out. Oh, hi, Vicen! How are you doing? Nice to see you again. As you're playing stuff I've done, so I'm not getting any spoilers. Yeah, I finished with the MSQ a long while ago. Yeah, I kind of tried to rush, well, not rush it, but like I tried to finish the MSQ and like everything with like the, newest parts of the stories that I could do side content. And usually on Sundays I do the lore streams. So yeah, happy to have you back. How have you been? Unagi was close to with her, if memory serves. Perhaps we should seek her out. Yeah, to be honest, the role quests are too good for you to get spoilers on. I didn't think they were gonna be this good, but now I'm pretty much just in the process of leveling, so I could get through all of them. So I'm pretty excited about that. Have you finished all of them? Mother, I hope to avoid my parents, but if there's no other way, we might ask you to take the lead. Oh. Oh, this is... I don't know, man. This is so sad. Like, she doesn't even get to say hi to them, or... Aww. Break time, finally. Nice. Yeah, have you done these quests? This might be a spoiler for you. I'm not sure. But yeah, just a slight warning. It's good to see you again. To what do we owe the honor of your visit? Oh, I can't handle this. Come on. Yeah, I haven't done the healer quest. I think I'm just gonna go and breeze through Sage so that I can do my role quests. That's my plan. Kisei, yes, we were close, but that was a long, long time ago. I just started Machinist like 2 days ago, and it's level 54. And I know I don't have all the skills. I know I don't really know like what it feels like right now, but I'm loving it. I'm just loving the role play, the glams, and everything, and I just kind of want to keep playing it. So I'm really excited about it. Still, if I can be of assistance to the woman to whom we owe so much, I will share all I know. Gise was born to a family of priests, and even at an early age, she was possessed of extraordinary abilities. Much was expected of her, but everything changed the day she said she could speak with the dead. Like, how sad is this for Yukiri to be, like, next to her parents and not be able to say anything? No one believed her at first, but she continued to insist she could and strove to prove it by demonstrating knowledge well beyond her years. Knowledge of events to which she could not have been privy. Word of her talent eventually reached the Ruby Princess, and she was summoned to Shisui of the Violent Tides for a private audience. That doesn't sound good at all. No one knows what Kisei said to her in the palace, only that the princess was incandescent with rage and ordered her to exile forthwith. Some believe Kisei revealed a terrible secret of the royal house, or perhaps spoke a blatant falsehood that proved her a liar. Indeed, the knowledge she claimed to divine from the dead was not always truthful, but who is to say the dead would know the truth, or not seek to deceive? This could we never be certain if it was simply a fantasy or a power divine. The one thing that is certain is that no small number of people found comfort in her words. Would that I could tell you more, but sadly I have not seen or spoken with Kisei since their banishment. This is the dancer, Endwalker. Well, not just dancer, but like Reaper and other physical DPS role quests. So yeah, it might be a spoiler for you. Sorry. With that I could tell you more, but sadly I have not seen or spoken with Kisei since her banishment. Oopsies. Goodbye. Yeah, spoilers. Forgive me, but have we met your companion before? She looks familiar. Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh, this has gotta be the worst. Shit. Leave. This is the first time our humble shinobi has visited Suino Sato. I imagine she does, considering she's young. Am I gonna go be a jerk? Are we gonna be the jerk? I think we have to. I think we have to. Should I do it? Yeah, let's be the jerk. You do not possibly know me. I'm but a lowly shinobi of Doma, nothing more. We're gonna get in trouble. Being a shinobi, I presume you have heard tales of Yukiri Mistwalker. Should you chance to meet her, may I ask you to deliver her a message? Tell her that her mother and father love her, that we could not be more proud of her. Aww. I will. Oh no, oh come on. I have no doubt she feels the same, as not a day goes by without you in her thoughts. Like, how would she know? This is like the saddest thing. Come on. I believe we have heard enough. Shall we return to Onokoro? Well, shit. That was depressing. That was quite something. My apologies for placing you in so peculiar a situation. Yeah, that was an awkward family moment for sure. Though I must confess it did my heart good to see mother and father well. All the more reason I must do all I can to keep the peace. As a shinobi of Doma, no, as a member of the Eastern Alliance. Mayhap there will come a day when Suino Sato opens to the world. A day when Yukiri Mistwalker can be reunited with her mother and father. Like, why couldn't she just, like, walk into her own house and be like, hey, mom and dad, like, this is my disguise, but it is me. Like, they wouldn't tell anyone, would they? Would that Lord Ian could be afforded the same opportunity? Lord Kyan and Lady Mina have long since passed, too many lives lost in the Imperial occupation. We don't know much about his parents, do we? I cannot imagine he would ever succumb to despair, but make no mistake, Lord Ian knows the pain of his people all too well. I can see it in his eyes, and if I may be honest, it troubles me at times. But perhaps I've said too much. Come, we mustn't keep him waiting. I don't know. I think this might be one of the better like role quest stories. Of course I still don't know all of them. I haven't done the healers one, and we are yet to finish this, so I don't know, but so far I think they did a really good job, and I'm kind of happy that they separated the DPS quests, because now you get to experience more of the lore, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, it's raining. Welcome back. I trust your journey proved an enlightening one. Oh, that's a cute bat. I think I actually have this bat. Yeah, that's the bat from Pandemonium. It's like right in my face. It's not even mine. She does in fact hail from Suna Sato, and you say she has possessed these divine gifts in childhood? Genuine or no, the people believe her, and more flock to her side with every passing day. Yes, this is Endwalker. This is Endwalker, the range, not the range, the physical DPS quests, or what are they called? I don't know. It's like the Dancer, Reaper, and who else is there? I don't even know. But but those two I know that share the same quest line and whatnot. So yeah. Um, the returnees are saved at the King Khan, its defenses bolstered. As for the blasphemy, I've spoken with our Confederate allies, among others, and together we will establish a network of contacts across the length and breadth of Doma to take up the search in earnest. Heck, my words, we will find it. Okay, Yugiri appears armed and ready to leave the Enclave, which can only mean one thing. Yeah, they have 5. Now they in Endwalker they separated the DPS quests and further, I guess, and now we have like one more quest line. Oh, this is the machinist also. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yugiri appears armed and ready to leave the Enclave, which can only mean one thing. Oh, that means as soon as my machinist hits 90, I'm gonna be able to dye that artifact gear. Woo! You've arrived at not a moment too soon. The blasphemy has been sighted on the coast. For a mercy, there are no reported casualties as of yet. Just the woman I was hoping to see. No sooner had we cast wide our net than a Confederate messenger was at our door. If you would join us, Russia awaits our arrival at Onokoro. You guys remember when I had like 30 quests just like lined up here? Like those were mostly like the dungeon quests and stuff, and there was that one evening where I sat down and I was like, I'm gonna put an end to this, and I finished all of them. So now I can actually do my roulettes and play the game comfortably with just having everything unlocked. Feels good. Well, now that the noble lord of Doma should come in person once again. Mayhap these blasphemies truly are a treat. Oh, Jesus, don't say that. Wow. Indeed they are, and I was told... Oh, not treat. Oh, threat! He said threat. Never mind. I take that back. My reading skills are dominating today. Indeed they are, and I was told you and yours cited our query quite recently. Definitely not a treat. That we did. That we did near the islands of Shoal Rock. The beast appeared to be docile by all accounts, but appearances can be deceiving. If it is as you say, and this blasphemy has eyes only for former conscripts, then we have naught to fear. I trust those we accepted into our care are still in yours at the Kin Can, enjoying the finest Doomon hospitality. Anyway, I know not why it came to the Ruby Sea, nor why it remains idle, but if we act quickly there's a chance we can take it unawares. I propose we divide our forces. If you're willing to go ashore, we will take a ship and circle about the islands. The first to find it will have the honor of the kill. Exciting. A simple enough plan. Shall we be off to Shoal Rock then? Yeah, I understand how these quests might be spoilers to like many people still, because I have been doing all of my role quests on stream, and some people only play one job and haven't gotten to level other jobs yet. So it's kind of a feels bad, but I do want to go through the lore. So I guess each piece of lore will be a spoiler for someone. There's nothing really that you can do about it, and people often like they're I don't know, like I feel like people often like promise themselves that they're gonna do the lore stuff, but then they get caught up like raiding and doing all this stuff and like the role quests and whatnot. They just like remain forgotten. This is where the blasphemy is less cited. If the fates are kind, this will all be over soon. I really do like the model of the blasphemy. She's so cool. Damn. Ian just like went straight ahead and said damn. Says speed. I doubt even my falcons could keep pace with it. Don't tell me that that's the blasphemy flying off into the distance. Sorry, man. We failed. I hope the ill will it bore me in life might compel the beast to stay and fight. Perhaps less of Minato remains than I thought. Minato? That monstrosity was Minato? Oh no. Like, what if her husband is still alive? You knew her? Her family tried to flee to Hingashi during the occupation, but their ship was raided and sunk. When we happened upon the wreckage, she was huddled between her parents on a piece of flotsam, desperate to keep warm, but they had long since grown cold. Jeez. We took her to Onokoro, where we nursed her back to health. Couldn't imagine what horrors she must have witnessed. The mere sight of our weapons was enough to make her start screaming. She was clearly unfit for our trade, so we sought a village that might take her in. Sorry was that village. Like, how old is this guy? Several months later, I chanced to meet her on this very beach. She was in the company of young RE fishermen, and I knew at once she had found more than a home there. Aww. I saw them here many times after that. She found something comforting about this place, I think. Oh, so that's why she keeps coming back to this beach. According to reports from Radzat Han, the memories and desires of those who turn can influence their behaviors and as blasphemies. Then perhaps Minato's memories are what compelled the beast to come here. That would also explain its timid nature. Minato was never one for violence, and the sight of you, blade drawn, to no doubt stirred what little of the woman remains in this monster. Feels bad. If that's the case, an assault on the King Can is unlikely, guarded as it is by our samurai. But how are we to fight an enemy so quick to flee at the first sign of danger? Robbed of her parents, her husband, and now her life. I would rather we didn't have to at all. But I understand full well the risk we take by doing nothing. If we catch sight of the blasphemy again, you will be the first to know. Perhaps next time we can put her soul to rest. Oh, come on. We don't want to do this, do we? Hey, once all the role quests are done, is there an Endwalker, like a mega quest? Or is that going to happen like later on? There's naught to do now but bide our time. Come, let us return to the Enclave. We actually have like 2 more quests to finish, and that's it for this role quest chain. That's crazy. Given what we have learned, it seems likely that the blasphemy will return to Shoal Rock. But that knowledge will avail us naught if we cannot prevent it from escaping again. Lord Ian, on behalf of the people of Isari, we are come with a request. Like, what does she want now? We'll welcome you with open arms and open hearts. What is it you would ask of me? Those returned to us in the prisoner exchange have been granted shelter at the King Can. That they yet lives an affront to the Kami's grand design, and the spirits of our loved ones suffer for it. Balance must needs be restored, and so I beseech you to render them unto the goddess Izanami. She wants him to kill innocent people who were lucky enough to return home? Because she thinks that that's gonna... What? That's so dumb. Absolutely not. It is not our place to pray for the death of others, nor draw steel to sate mere bloodlust. When I take a life, be it by command or by my own hand, I do so not in service to vengeance, but to uphold my duty to Doma and her people. How did your mercy for Yotsu serve your duty? How were your people made better by the sight of her walking free? For her crimes and her cruelty, I cut her down the day we took Doma Castle. I sought to kill her, and by rights she would have died then and there. But the Kami willed otherwise, and returned her to us alive and bereft of her memories. With no recollection of her deeds, it would have been Tsuyu who faced punishment, not Yotsuyu. This was my judgment, and for it you were denied the justice you deserved. You have every right to resent me. But you come before me and ask that I sacrifice men and women whose only crime was to suffer, to be condemned to a life of servitude. If you truly believe your cause to be sacrosanct, believe yourself to bear the burden and swing the sword, then step forward. Nice. Sophistry and lies. They were meant to die. The spirits demand it. Like, what spirit? I want to talk to them. Are these words of the dead or the living who yet mourn? No way, is he back? What? He's back! What? Nah. They brought him back! Oh, I can't believe it. Holy shit. What? Word of the Desire Priestess and her gifts has spread that far and wide, and I thought to see the truth of it myself. By coincidence, I crossed paths with a traveler hailing from the selfsame village who had a mind to return as well, but alas could not, and so he bid me deliver a missive in his stead. What? Judging by the striking resemblance, I take it you are the young fisher Akitsu. This is a letter from my father. He was severely wounded in battle but expects to make a full recovery. Oh, that's so good! He's alive, but that would mean... What do you mean it looks familiar? Have you done these quests or no? Surely a woman of your talents can divine... I don't know, like, I don't know, like, if you don't know that, like, okay, well, now you got a bit spoiled because you're here, can't stop you from being here, but, if you didn't know that he came back, then you probably haven't done these quests. And to be honest, we have been playing a lot together. I think you would have told me if you did these quests, maybe. I don't know when you would have, because you do work a lot too, so... You didn't really have a lot of time these weeks. I don't know. It is new, so... surely a woman of your talents can divine a plausible explanation for this turn of events. Jesus, she lied to him. She, like, invented this whole story about, like, the fishing nets and whatnot. But how does he know? How can he know that the letter is not fake? Oh, wow. Well, now you're spoiled. This was probably the biggest spoiler so far of this quest line, so welcome to that. Sorry. Walker is one big blur. Why? What? I like her outfit though. She's a horrible woman, but... You shall pay for this contumely. My daughter will make certain of that. Oh, she thinks her daughter or stepdaughter or whatever is like a hound that she can release upon people? Jesus. Wow. The nerve. The nerve. I am enjoying the quest line though. If you recall, when we did the stream, it was almost after a 14 to 16 hour workday for me. Yeah, and then we would do like 6-hour streams and you'd go to sleep for like an hour and go back to work. And then went on for like 2 weeks. Oh god. Apologies for the abrupt and otherwise unannounced arrival. As you can see, my lord, he and I have returned. Oh, I'm so happy they brought him back. Well, glad I am for it. Thanks to your timely arrival, we have given the lie to Gisei's claims of preternatural powers. But how does she know about the net? I mean, okay, he was a fisherman and his father was also probably a fisherman, so she probably made a lucky guess. Yeah, I know, I remember. Sometimes it wouldn't be like by the end of the stream. Sometimes you'd like fall asleep mid-stream and I'm like, well, I guess that's it for the MSQ today. See you tomorrow. Jeez. Your press of recent events. Hey, what are we gonna do for the patches? Are you gonna keep me company? Or not? Or have you given up on it? It did not take long to learn the state of affairs here in Doma, and that my assistance may be required. Oh, actually, I'm so dumb. You're gonna be around, so... Oh wow, never mind. Other tales of kisses channeling the dead, including the father of one young fisherman. Imagine my surprise when I saw this spirit in the flesh. He was also on pilgrimage, paying respects to the departed, and we chanced to meet in a Liberation Front infirmary. I kind of liked him more with hair, to be honest, but it is what it is. With that, we were not brought back together under such circumstances, but I am glad to see you all hale and hearty. Yeah, that's gonna be so much fun, actually. I'm looking forward to the patches now even more. That's gonna be awesome. Tomboy, something the matter? Oh man, I just hope this kid doesn't turn. Somehow. I wish to apologize, Lord Ian. It was wrong of me to say the things that I said. I understand nothing can bring back my father, but I was so angry. Please, Tomboy, you needn't apologize. It's just, my brother was always so brave, but father's death was more than he could bear, and it turned him into that monster. If he wasn't brave enough, what chance do I have? Oh, poor kid. We wanted to perform the rites for father, but the body was never returned to us, so... Not that I blame you for that, Lord Ian. I understand nothing could be done. Aww. That Akitsu's father survived is nothing short of a miracle, but I fear he is indeed the rare exception. I've offered prayers at more graves than I can count. It would be cruel to give others the false hope that their loved ones might return. And yet Kissy continues to do just that, offering comfort with her lies. Oh, that's horrible! Now the lady is like the only one who deserves it, to be honest. Attempting but ephemeral balm for wounds that have yet to heal, much like the anger some harbor for you, or resentment for the families restored while theirs remain broken. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to the patches. But for those like that poor boy whose hearts lack for hatred, who know only sadness and despair, they too may turn. Exposing the truth of Kisei's deception hasn't helped matters. If we are to prevent more suffering, we must pursue a lasting solution. Like, the patches aren't just gonna be patches, we're gonna make a feast. Can't wait. I would be most grateful for your counsel, Gosetsu. There is much I could learn from your pilgrimage. If there's aught you require, but say the word and it shall be done. It is the least I can do for the part I played in Yotsu's tragedy. I failed her in the end, but I will not fail you, my lord. Thank you again for your aid, V. The day's events have given me much to consider. When our next step is decided, you will be the first to know. Aww. Yukiri's stern expression suggests that she has no good news to share. Wow. Regrettably, there have been no sightings of the blasphemy since our first encounter in Shoal Rock. As Tansui surmised, it seems to fear confrontation. We, for our part, have tried to make good use of this intervening calm. Even now, Lord Ian and Gosetsu discuss how we might prevent other villagers from turning. If you would wait here a moment, he would no doubt wish to hear your thoughts on the matter. Oh, he's the best guy. Like, two of the best Stormblood guys in one place. We're so glad you could come. As Yukiri no doubt explained, the blasphemy continues to elude us, and so we have turned our attention to other matters we can and should address. After long discussions and much deliberation, we believe we have found a means to allay the growing malaise of our people. If you would. The idea came to us after considering young Tombo's remarks about his father, whose body was never found and returned to Doma. Others no doubt share in his melancholy, unable to bury and mourn their loved ones as is their right. Put simply, they cannot make peace with their loss. Their anguish, if left to linger, may consume them as well. I don't know. We're gonna make something from the cookbook. Conveniently enough, those streams are afternoon content, so take your pick. Then we might provide the people of Doma with comfort and closure. We will hold a national funeral at the Swallows Compass. Those who choose to attend will be asked to present personal effects of the deceased they wish to be enshrined there. Spirits reside in all things, be they living or inanimate, and though we may die, a part of us lives on in the items we cherish most in life. Therefore, in lieu of remains, these belongings will be afforded in a place in the royal mausoleum, that the spirits of those lost to us may find their way home to Doma and at last know peace. The announcement has already been made, and a great many people are now engaged in the difficult task of deciding which keepsake will serve as their offering. That's actually a great way to do things. Like, sometimes, like, this is actually a real story. Sometimes people actually do it this way when they can't find a body, so it is not a decision to be made lightly, but I suspect they will have made up their minds by the time we go to collect their chosen tokens. I also hope to learn more about the departed from those willing to speak with me for my benefit and for theirs. To break free of their sorrow, they must seek joy in the memories and love they shared with the departed. I will help them find it. Like, this quest, this is just, like, it's a good quest, but at the same time, it really, like, hits home if you've ever been through loss. Like, any sort of loss that you haven't, like, basically haven't resolved in your head. Like, sometimes this is kind of I don't know, a good way to get closure. It's like game giving you these ideas on how to solve your biggest issues in life. Jesus. Break free. Okay, we read that. Might the Liberator of Doma be willing to favor the people with her presence as well? I doubt not that they will appreciate the gesture. It's like, I love how we're doing the funeral before the big fight. Good. Yukiri, I leave the people of Isari to you. Gozutsu, might I ask you to... apologies, my lord, but there is a small but most urgent matter I must first tend to. Is this something about Yotsuyu? It could be. Or Tsuyu, I guess. Very well. Maybe he's gonna go find a token as well. I would not be surprised. I shall not pry. Now, V, let's go and pay a visit to the good people of Namaru. Because technically, he doesn't really have a body to bury either. I don't know if she got buried after what happened. I can't really remember that. Maybe he brings like her mirror, or you know, finds these like peaches or whatever it is that they've had together, or that what's the name of that candy thing she eats? Dango, right? Oh, there's a recipe for Dango in the Final Fantasy book. I have no clue where I'd even get these ingredients. Like, I'm gonna have to write down all the ingredients that I don't know, and then I'm gonna have to wait for like the Japanese week at that food store, like when they have these promotions, and I'm gonna scour it and be like, okay, this is what I need. Right then, before we begin, I would remind you that you need only listen to the tales of their loved ones. As overseer of the ceremony, I see it as my duty to deliver their effects personally. Because of this, it is of the utmost importance that we keep clear of any beasts that might damage our cargo. It goes without saying how important it is that their offerings are delivered in pristine condition, and I will be no good to you in a fight while heavily encumbered. If stealth or flight are not options, I must ask you that you fight for us both. But we needn't worry unless the occasion arises. For now, let us be off. Okay. The first thing you need to learn is, like, there will be no mounting today. Rule number 1 of Endwalker: when someone walks with you, you walk. It's like the name of the expansion literally tells you to walk. My husband, my dear, sweet Maroya, never returned from Garlemerd, but perhaps now his soul might know peace. Please take this painting brush to the Swallow's compass. Oh wow, he was a painter, and they still took him to the field, and he died. It was bad. It's like, you're a man, you can fight. I shall handle it with the utmost care. Might we trouble you to tell us more about your husband? Oh god, this is gonna be like the saddest thing. Maroya was a kind and gentle soul. There was nothing he loved more in the world than to create. That brush never left his side, not even when he tended the fields. Any spare moment was dedicated to his craft, and he produced the most wonderful vistas of Yangsha. It was his dream to take us to Kugane, where he would become a famous artist. Until he was conscripted. Aww. Yeah, the story of a fellow deceased content creator really hits home here. It's like, he wanted to make it, but he had no time. In the early days, he would send drawings of the places they took him, though I know not how. But more time began to pass between each arrival, and then they stopped coming altogether. Oh wow. I know not in what far-flung land he died, but I pray it was as beautiful as his works. Oh my god. He sounds like quite a man, to hold fast to his art, even when forced to endure such hardship. His soul will find peace. Of that I have no doubt. Oh wow. Like, that gives you goosebumps, doesn't it? That's dreadful. Holy shit. Oof. Disgusting. Oh, beautiful, but... Grieving Elder. Oh, who did this guy lose? He has yet to revive. Oh my god, we mounted. I told myself I won't mount, and I did. Sorry, Ian. Let's go. Come on, dude. Oh no. Never mind. I must thank you again, Lord Ian, for this honor. My son would have been overjoyed to know that his katana would be enshrined at the Swallow's compass. The honor is mine. I'm sure your son was a fine warrior. And so was I once upon a time. Like, who asked you, man? What? A samurai, as it happens, in service to your father when the Empire first invaded our lands. Though we were defeated, our spirits broken, my son Motosu was never one to lose hope. He was determined to follow in my footsteps, gave his everything to honing his skill with the blade. When I watched him train, I felt the pride I thought I had forsaken swell in my breast, and I knew he would restore our family to its former glory. Alas, he could have fled. Perhaps started life anew as a vagabond of some sort. But he bore the burden and fought for Garlemerd, for fear of what the Imperials might do if he did not. It is plain he was a loving son and a warrior, true. I will care for his blade as if it were my own, and see it given to the honor and respect due a samurai of Doma. Well, okay, this was a bit less sad because... Oh no. Because he was a warrior, right? Like, that is... I know that that's not how he wanted to die, I guess, but, like, that is kind of the life that he chose. Oh, okay, so this is the guy who lost his brother. I don't know if that's the story that we're gonna hear from him, but... Oh my god. I realize it's quite large, but I wanted to offer this on behalf of my brother and our father, Suzushiro. Who's gonna carry that? If you're willing, I would very much like to hear more about them both. My father, he was a carpenter. He was a good man, if a bit stubborn. Always thinking about his work. The only time he ever seemed to enjoy himself was when he had a cup of sake in his hand. Oh. When my brother came of age, he took up the trade as well. It brought them closer. I'd see them laughing over drinks together or listening in silence to the crickets singing under the moonlight. I wanted to join them one day. This was their favorite sake. I thought they might miss it. I'm sure it will taste all the sweeter having come from you. He wanted to become a drunk, like his brother and dad too. Jeez. Such ambitions. I realize no one can ever replace your brother or father, but if you will allow, I would be honored to share drinks with you in their stead. When you are of age, of course. He's gonna be coming over there in like 5 years, gonna be like, hey, you promised me some drinks. I don't care that you are a ruler. We shall drink today. This should be everything. Would you join me for a short reprieve before our journey back? Think we can mount now. The music here is just gorgeous. They put on brave faces, but the people of Namai are still racked with grief. It is the same at every village I have visited in recent days, but it is only now that I'm struck by the contradictory nature of my goals. Having joined the Eastern Alliance and taken steps to revitalize the Enclave, I believe Doma was at last on the path to peace and prosperity. I still do. Yet by focusing so keenly on the future, I have neglected the past that yet haunts my people. I love how he's allowing himself to learn from this as well. He's such a good ruler. Even if they do not give in to despair and become beasts that plague our lands like poor Tombo's brother, how are we to truly move forward if we are constantly looking back? Speak of their haunted past, Lartian, but what of yours? Is there not someone for whom you yourself still grieve? Yeah, I'm gonna be more personal. Me? All things considered, I suppose it was only a matter of time before the subject was broached. Well, he still has his parents, doesn't he? Like that. I mean, I assumed that would be it. Ah, she cuts to the heart of the matter, and the young lord. For the best, I should think, for he cannot lead by example if he has not yet made peace with his own past. Is this Gosetsu? Of course it is. Who knows him better than him, right? 1,000 apologies, my lord. I was passing through, tending to the matters of which I spoke earlier, when I chanced to hear familiar voices in the distance. If I may be so bold, the people of Doma, one and all, understand the source of your pain. To lose your father in the turmoil of a failed rebellion, his staggering duty to the throne thrust upon you. How could you even begin to mourn when you first had to lead? It would behoove you to take part in the funeral rites, my lord. Take this time to make peace with your past while it is still yours to spend. Though unlikely, if not impossible, were you to become a monster as well, Doma would surely be lost. Yeah, I don't think that can happen to him. I thank you for your counsel, Gosetsu, but if I may ask, why is it you keep your blade at the ready? I thought this personal matter of yours to be naught but a trifle, or am I mistaken? Well, I find the katana a superior tool for peeling. Oh, persimmons! Speaking of which, I do believe my stomach begs for sustenance, if you will excuse me. Oh, I think maybe he went to get, like, the fruit for the offerings for, like, the funeral rites. Were we right? We'll see. Training to help slay the blasphemy, no doubt. Fitting that he should offer me counsel, yet refused to heed it in kind. He is not the warrior he once was, but he is wise, our obstinate friend. If I am to be perfectly honest, it frightens me to recall it, the moment it all came crashing down. We'd taken Doma Castle, victory was ours, but then we looked out and saw the banners of the 12th Legion marching towards us, the Crown Prince at the fore. No sooner had Gozetsu and I escaped than we received word that Xenos had slain my father. I remember how the fight went out of Gozetsu in an instant, how he wept for his lord, while I felt the weight of the profound duty bear down upon my shoulders, crushing, suffocating, the heat of my own breath that chilled my clammy palms. But duty demanded I master my emotions, when all those around me, Gozetsu included, were consumed by anger and a thirst for vengeance. I had to be in control. Under my orders, we dispersed and fled to fight another day. To this day, I have not stopped to reflect on my father's death. How could I, devoted as I am to finding Doma's way forward? But now I must, and so having taken you into my confidence, would you see this through with me to journey's end? The keepsake I would offer up for the funeral is hidden in a place not easily reached. We will have to fly there, I'm afraid, but worry not. My Yule will ferry us. Just a moment. Oh wow. Guess we go. The place we seek is in Plum Spring, in the mountains. Shall we mount the Yule and travel with him? Yes, sir! Let's go! I wonder, like, when you fly like this, do other people see you do this? Or no? Probably not. But this is pretty cool. It's like you get this one opportunity to... Well, you can always fly here yourself, but it's kind of nice to get a ride and take a look. It's pretty cool, isn't it? My parents would bring me here for Hanami as a child. Its beauty and serenity was such that I could forget the realities of the occupation. Wow, it's gorgeous here, isn't it? Indeed, some of my fondest memories of family are here, which is precisely why I chose this place to conceal a singular gift my father bequeathed to me as a child. Aww! That's so cute! Charming, is it not? The great auspice Kitan Dashing, said to reside somewhere along the Dairu chain. In those days, anyone and everyone knew the tales of his prowess. Reckless boy that I once even tried to seek him out, hoping he might help us. I buried it here shortly after my coming-of-age ceremony. It seems a fitting place to both part with my childhood and offer a final goodbye to my mother. More keepsake of mine than his, to be sure, but he was never a man of worldly possessions. Still, I suspect he would allow himself a rare smile if he were to see it again after all these years. Oh, why is this so sad? And that is precisely how I wish to bid him farewell, with a smile. No, stop it, game! Stop it! Stop! No! This sucks! Oh god, come on! Oh, why is this so painful? This song is supposed to be sad. It should go without saying I would prefer it not become known that I kept this doll here. Wouldn't want the children to grow jealous, now would we? And with that, I believe it is time we return to the Enclave. Definitely. Oh man. Oh, I did not expect this today. Not in the slightest. There are yet more villages to visit and offerings to collect, but preparations are proceeding apace. Soon the people will have one less cause to be tempted down the path of despair. Of course, there still remains the problem of the blasphemy. The former conscripts will remain at the Kinkan until it has been dealt with. We will slay the beast in due time, but before that I would be honored if you were present for the funeral rites. Pray speak with Yukiri when next you visit the Enclave and she will tell you more of the proceedings. Wait, what? That's the last quest? That can't possibly be the last quest. Oh, that is the last quest, wow. Yukiri's somber expression suggests you have arrived right on time. As ever, your timing is impeccable. We but moments ago completed preparations for the funeral. I will inform Lord Ian of your arrival. Is the blasphemy gonna crash the funeral? They better not. You're here. Excellent. The blasphemy continues to shun our settlements, and I mean to make the most of the time its absence affords us. I assume you were planning to take part in the ceremony. Glad to hear it. Unfortunately, Gosetsu will not be joining us today. Aw. He injured himself, as I knew he would with his secret training, and now grumbles from the confines on his bed. But he will be fine in due course. We may worry over his convalescence after the funeral. What, Gosetsu can't hold a katana anymore? What are you talking about? That's not possible. That's a lie. It's probably just too sad. It might be, I don't know, that's what I think. Where is this? This is like a very healthy distance away. Yeah, it's like next to the dungeon. It's like in FF you go to a dungeon or a trial place once and you never ever visit it again. Feels bad. It's like you see those dungeon entrances that no one ever really uses. They're just like sitting there for the people to click on them once. Okay, do we go up? Where do we go? Oh, it's... okay, never mind. This where it happens? Okay, that appears to be a duty. I just want to check my gear. Okay, we're fine. Alright, the villagers should arrive here long, then we may begin. Sure. Let's go. Anything I should worry about? Her, maybe. Lord Hien, what's she doing here? Go away, lady. No one needs you here. I apologize, my lord, for my past transgressions. Oh man, the good soul that he is, he's gonna forgive her. I yearn to believe my daughter was a kami reborn, but you were right. She is a monster. Words can ill express my shame for advocating the conscripts be sacrificed to appease the dead. She just wants to avoid jail. Like, I don't even know why she's walking free. This ceremony shall serve far, far better. And so, as a humble citizen of Dome, I offer my deepest gratitude and beg for your forgiveness. I would make an offering on behalf of my husband and son, as well as my dear stepdaughter Minato. I throw myself on your mercy, Lord Hien. Allow them a place within the mausoleum, that their spirits may know peace. Oh, he's gonna forgive her. I wouldn't. I'd be so angry. I'd probably kick her in the face. There's no need to beg forgiveness, Kisei. Please rise. Yeah, he's much more mature than myself, so... Exactly. Holy shit. I was right to not trust her. See? I would have been right. Ha. She will come for you. Yeah, lady, you don't get to talk anymore. I never trusted you. Serves you right. By the time she gave her life to draw out the blasphemy. That she did. I had to take a screenshot. She's too beautiful. Okay, what now? Okay. Can I, like, dance partner someone? I wonder. Can you break its focus? Yeah, sure. I hope so. Okay, at least we had the interrupt going on.
For you, Father.
I'm still learning Dancer, that's why I'm so clumsy with spells. So I don't really know what I'm doing. But I'm getting there. Very clumsy, for sure. I should be more careful with HP. Like, I wish I was more confident with not more confident, but just, like, overall, also more proficient. Concentrate. Yeah, I'm trying. Thanks, Ian. Much appreciated. I'm not sure if I'm even, I tried to do it. I tried to do it with Ian, but like the game just wouldn't allow me. Maybe it's because he's far away. Oh god. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just far away. Thanks. I thought it wouldn't work for some reason. Oh man, I need heals. Look at this. What the hell? My guys are gonna die. That's not good at all. How do I even heal? Uh-oh. Can't move. Yeah. We dead? No, we're not dead. Yeah, that was pretty bad on my side, but I'm learning. Apologies for the untimely arrival, my lord. These are such cool screenshots. I have to take some. What is that staff? Pilgrimage proved a most enlightening experience, and it is where a chance to discover the benefits of ascetic training. I may no longer be fit to wield a blade, my lord, but my Shugendo affords me another way to turn the tide of battle. Oh wow. Yeah, both of my heals were on cooldown. Not sure if this means we're saved. Stubborn as ever, I shall have to thank you later. Let us put an end to this. Okay. Okay, now let's do better. Am I like fully healed now? I better be. We got super wrecked there. Okay.
For you, father.
Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? He had to be here. That's great. There's too many buttons to press. I don't even know which one to press. Too many buttons. Everything's glowing. Why is Dancer so hard at max level? What? Like, how do you even know what you're supposed to do? You're just like pressing the glowing buttons? Wow, okay. What now? Do we stay here? Hold fast. We're trying. I don't even have this bound. I should find it.
The weave of a shinobi's power.
I should probably not be focusing so much on my spells and my rotations and whatnot. I think I just need to. I'm safe here, right? Feels like it. Oh wow. There. Not going anywhere, am I? Yeah, I'm trying to do the yellow foot button as often as I remember. Uh-oh, he needs help. Dude, over here. Over here.
Tis but a scratch.
You kidding me? But a scratch? I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. I don't know why I'm trying to be like near it. The point of my job is to not have to be in the boss's butt. But apparently that's how we like it, so uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, stop making fun of me. I'm trying. I know what I said. It was an accident. Try not to die here. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Why is he always here? This is so hard! Why is that so hard? Like everything is glowing. I can't make my decisions. Jesus. Okay. It's fun though. It is a bunch of fun. I should have made... Should have used my other stuff. Mobs are dying, all is fine. Seems like it. Do we win? Guess we win. Well, that was fun. Oh. Yeah, I read most of them, but I got some of the spells at max level and I haven't played Dancer since, so I just kind of jumped into the degree. Was like, I'm just gonna press my buttons. I'll learn, no worries. I only just hit 90, so... A deceiver to the bitter end, but she's still a daughter of Doma. No, she's not. Kick her in the face. She will have a proper burial and her family's belongings enshrined with the others. Oh, nope, that's not what we want. Sorry for spoiling the story there. Feels bad. Oh, look at this. This is so cute. Press stuff that glows up is sort of fine anyway. Yeah, that's what I do. That's literally all I've been doing. I have gathered you here today not to speak of the future, but to reflect on the past, to pay respects to the loved ones fallen on the field of battle. In honor of their sacrifices, these sons and daughters of Doma shall be given a place here at the Swallow's Compass. Though they no longer walk with us in life, they walk with us in spirit. Pray never forget their bravery, that the memories of their legacy give you comfort and strength. Moroya Motokawa, the aspiring painter. He was a man who saw beauty in all things and one day would have become a renowned artist in Kugane. Motsue Hito, the warrior in training. He longed to become a samurai like his father and bring honor to his family. Suzushiro Kodakumi, the carpenter, a man wholly dedicated to his craft who hoped to one day pass on his talents to his two loving children. Oh wow. Well, I guess this is healthy. Oh, this is the Omen Enclave girl. And lastly, Minato Shihogaki and her stepmother Kisei. Theirs was once a happiness to be envied. Minato's parents were murdered by Imperial soldiers, and after being rescued by the Confederacy, Minato was given into the care of the village of Isari. Though she arrived with a broken heart, it was soon mended by the man who would become her husband, the son of Kisei, who herself had been born to Isari on winds of tragedy. Kisei was a child of the deep-born Suinosato. For her gifts she was exiled, but with her courage and tenacity found a new home on the shores of Ruby Sea. She was a devoted wife and mother, and though not related by blood, she loved Minato as if she were her own. That's how she lived, how they all lived, and how they should be remembered. Let your hearts swell not with sorrow, but with joy of their memory. Know that proof of their mark left on this world shall remain here, enshrined within the Swallow's compass for all eternity. Let us still our voices and in silence pray for their souls, that they may share in the peace we have found. Aww. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Well, I certainly wasn't expecting a battle with a blasphemy as a prelude to ceremony. At least now we may breathe easy, if only for a short while. The villagers have all returned home, and I believe it is time we did the same. Aw, that was a beautiful story, wasn't it? Like, I think this one in particular is much better than some of the other role quests. It's so wholesome. We held a national funeral and slain a blasphemy besides. A rather productive day, would you not agree? The former conscripts will be elated to finally return home. Yeah, I bet you are sleepy. How many hours of sleep did you get? Jesus. Speaking of returns, I speak for all of us when I say your appearance at Swallow's Compass came as something of a shock. What of your injuries from training? Quite painful for some time, I assure you. Despite my best efforts to reclaim my former skills, my back and hips vigorously protested. Aww. I planned to sleep that I might be well rested for tomorrow's hunt, but a voice called out to me. I was needed, and so I grabbed my cane and ran as quickly as my ailing body would allow. I could have thought that that Gosetsu would change his job. He's now a caster. Wow. The cane suits you, Gosetsu, but your mastery of healing magics was a sight to behold. Almost as surprising as your resurrection following the fall of Doma Castle. 20 minutes? Oh, Jesus. I'm still at a novice and dire need of training. 'Tis my hope that I will be able to refine my ascetic arts during my next pilgrimage. Oh, he's leaving again? Oh no. Worry not, Lurkian. Should you find yourself in dire straits once more, I shall fly to your side. Not as a samurai, perhaps, but I will nonetheless give our enemies cause to tremble. I bet. And with that, I take my leave. Aww. I missed him, and he's leaving already. Well, at least he made an appearance of a sort, right? Pretty happy with that. Oh, he's looking at him ever so longingly. Though it may be years, if not decades, until we truly make peace with our past, we have turned a corner and begun to heal. We may look to the future unburdened by grief ignored and sadness denied. The path ahead is ever fraught with peril, but we shall walk it with eyes unclouded and with pride. You have done so much for us, for Doma. I wish there was more I could do for you. Aww. If I may ask one last favor, before you leave, please inform our representative at Razadhan that the blasphemy has been vanquished and the people of Doma are safe. With any luck, our experiences here will prove useful to other nations that yet grapple with these beasts. Like, I love my... Like, I really like this particular chess piece. I wish that one was the, you know, the artifact piece that I get to die. Like, honestly, okay, I do like the die in itself. I don't really feel the need to dye it, but like, I don't want to change it either. I know I'm gonna unlock it, but like, oh, you know? Sad. But hey, one more role quest, and we're done. Alright. Lady V, your turn. What word from Doma? The blasphemy is no more. That is most wonderful news. I must inform the other delegates at once. Thank you again for answering our summons. If another threat should rear its dastardly head, I pray we can count on your assistance again. Woo! You can now dye the job specific gear for level 90, physical range DPS. Aw, feels good. Yeah, I've actually been doing stuff lately. Feels good. Yeah, do you know what? I have had a change of plans. Unfortunately, I will not be starting the machinist quest today because it is getting late, and tomorrow morning I have to get up at like 7 a.m. I need to go to the store and get some food because my son is arriving tomorrow around 9, so he's gonna be back from his dad, and we're starting a new week, and it's almost midnight, so I'm gonna have to go and get some sleep as well for today. I think I will be doing the machinist quests. If not, maybe next week. Maybe I just like pile up my job quests and just do them like on Sundays. I think that's what's gonna happen. Like, I don't want to push myself too much. I had a kind of a hard weekend, so I think I need to get some sleep as well. But I'm glad I got to do this today, and yeah, it's been a fun week. I'm actually very happy that I got to stream this week. I didn't think that I was going to be able to because of the internet, but the internet company actually had a very quick response when I sent my request for the internet, so I have good upload, good download, and I'm ready to go. I thought I was gonna have to take like a 3-week break or something, but luckily that didn't happen. So yeah, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've had an amazing weekend, and I will be back next week. Let me see. What's next week? Next week is the... Okay, 11th, 12th, 13th. Okay, I will be back on Friday as per usual. I'm not sure what we're gonna do on Friday. We're gonna figure something out. I do want to get that Highland mount. Oh my god, please. Like, at least I want to collect my totem so that I can get it when it appears in the store. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll be back on Friday. But in the meantime, you can catch all those videos well posted like Monday to Thursday. I just wanted to make a quick announcement when it comes to the actual like guide content that I've been kind of slacking on. I haven't been posting many like actual videos of like, I don't know, well, guides and tutorials and stuff that I used to post before. I've been kind of struggling with time a little bit when it comes to recording audios, because most of the time I spend time with my son, and I work on videos Monday to Thursday, and he's usually either around and awake or asleep, and I'm trying not to wake him up. So I've been kind of dealing with that, but hopefully soon it's gonna be a little different because well, I'll get to that later. But yeah, anyways, thank you for your patience. And yes, the guide content and the videos are in the works, and it will definitely be returning to the channel in the next few weeks. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being with me this weekend, and I hope you had fun. Have a great next week, and I'll see you on Friday on live. Bye.